Welcome back to Let's Play with Honey in Minecraft. I am playing on the 4th pre-release for 1.9, and it doesn't say it in my upper left screen, but it does say it with that round sun. Isn't it great? I really like it. I like the haze, the glow around it, especially the moon. It's just beautiful, and the phases are really well done. I know there's been a lot of debate over square versus round. To me, this is just the perfect Minecraft sun. It is round-ish, but it's also very square with lots of little squares. I like it a lot. Also, my sun used to rise over here and set over here, but as you can see, it's now coming over here. So it's changed its direction. So it now actually moves in a whole different direction, and that will be great for people trying to find their way with the sun. Also, when we last saw each other, I had just finished off my skeleton drowning trap. So you can see I just put away 4 stacks of bones, which are great to make the bone meal or white dye, etc. So that's a good thing. And I have 4 stacks of arrows plus 12. So I'm very excited about that because the whole point of it was to get arrows, and I definitely need some practice on my shooting, so more arrows the better. One thing about that I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, and it's something that I personally did as soon as I finished filming and kind of straightened up. I went outside to my windows and I just dropped some gravel in front of them to block them off. The windows are fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I love looking at them drowning, and that's a really neat thing. But once you're actually down in your hole and you're just collecting your loot, you don't want any light. And as little light that goes in, it will give you more spawn. So more spawn equals more loot. So block off that light if you're not going to actually be up there watching it. Meanwhile, with the 1.94 pre-release, we also got to see what our enchantments are. So I have been waiting. Are you ready? Feather falling on a pickaxe. Oh, and feather falling on my sword. Oh, well, I guess they're still shiny and sparkly, so that still makes them better. What did we really expect? I mean, we only put in 5, 3 on my sword and 2 on my pickaxe. Those low levels are just not going to be much. Also, we know now that all those pictures with books around the enchantment table were there for a reason. They actually are going to power up your available enchantment level. So that's very interesting too. So that was that. I wanted to go over a few other things. You can now take your gold and break it into nuggets, or take your nuggets and make a gold bar. And that's fine. That's been there actually for a little while. What's interesting about that is, with 1.94, if you take a melon, and by the way, it can be anywhere, just a melon and a gold nugget, you get glistering melon. And that is significant, because you can use a glistering melon for 2 different things. You can use it as a base potion, which just gives you, like, I think it's a mundane potion, and that's not terribly useful, but it is there as a base, just like you can use straight blaze powder with water and get a mundane potion. You might be able to put together some poisons with it. I really haven't done anything with that. But for the most part, it's a base, it's there, but there's not a lot you can build on mundane potions yet. The structure's there, and that's a good thing. But if you take your nugget and your melon, and you make a glistering melon, and then you add it to an awkward potion from the initial nether wart, you actually get instant health. Instant health pots. What we had to go collect gas tiers, the whole point of getting arrows to get gas, is kind of negated now. Now, don't get me wrong. We still want to kill those guests. They're obnoxious and annoying, and it's great that they've got loot that you can use for something. But how much easier is it to get a melon slice? So, there they are. Instant heals. Now, I could be doing my math completely wrong, but I think it's a pretty good return. 1 gold bar will net you 9 gold nuggets. So with 1 gold bar and 9 slices of watermelon, you can make 27 health pots. Granted, you need the nether wart to make the awkward potion to begin with, but the expensive part, the main crucial thing that makes it different, 27 out of 1 bar and 9 slices, and that's only like 2 smashed watermelons. Of course, right now there's a bug, and you could only get 1 watermelon slice per watermelon, but it's not going to stay that way. So I really wanted to show you that. Also, with the new enchanting and the potions, you've got some particle effects. When you drink a potion, like if you drink a potion of swiftness, you're going to see that buff on you, as well as the swords and different tools and things, particularly the weapons, as you fight, like if you have Bane and it's against the undead things, you're going to see a particle effect in your fight, which is really kind of a nice touch also. And they have added something else. I didn't grab it because I don't have anything to do it with, but if you add a gunpowder to the potions, you make a bomb, essentially. You make splash damage. So if you made a potion of poisoning or weakness, you add gunpowder to it, you're going to be able to throw that and have splash damage to other things, which is really going to be interesting for PvP and survival multiplayer type things. So that has some very intriguing new developments. And whee! There's my water break. I love my water break. I don't know why I didn't make my water break when I was first down here, but there it is. I kind of zonked out on it, but it didn't take long to remember it as soon as I was coming up and down. Ta-da! This is what I've done in my mineshaft so far. I've got a lot of lapis, a lot of redstone, a lot of coal, and a bit of gold and iron, some mushrooms and flint. And I burned through a whole lot of tools. So I changed it up a little bit, just the one door. And here you go. This whole half is completely done back and forth. You can go all the way to the end, turn, go all the way to the end, and come all the way back. I've gone up and down. Every single corridor is opened. No diamonds yet, but I'm still watching. And I have to do this side now, which you can see I started to, but it was time to film and I was really full on stuff. So, and look, I've got all of this prepped to bust open, go 30 that way. And this fog is really kind of creepy. I mean, not seeing all the way to the end, it is really a little unsettling. And just to be clear, it is 30 from here, plus the walkway and the walkway at the far end, which makes a full 32. I'm not sure if I explained that terribly clearly, but there you go. You can see my mineshaft with my beautiful water break, and I really and truly miss water ladders, being able to rocket up and down, but that's okay. At least I can go down really, really fast. So those are the things that I wanted to show you. Some of the changes, some of the updates, some of the just things that I have done since you last saw me. So now that that's said and done, I'm going to put away a few things, get prepared, and I am going to head to the Nether. I would like to collect some. Oh, I guess I'm just about set. I would like to collect some ghast tears if I can, even though I know it's not really relevant anymore, but I would also like to get plenty of gold bits from the gold nuggets from the pigmen, and a few more blaze rods wouldn't hurt, and basically I'm going to go attack the Nether. As far as what you're going to see, I will probably cut to a bit of fast forwards or highlights. It just depends on what the footage looks like. So, I'm off to attack the Nether. See you later, guys.
Where's the music maker?
Why do we all feel so alone? Can we deepen a need for home? Why don't we all change direction? Why don't we skip it all? Perfection. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Look inside you and you'll find home. Take me home. Take me home.
What you just saw was about 45 to 50 minutes of specific ghast hunting. So, to wrap it up, I got 2 blaze rods because they popped while I was there, 7 glowstone dust, 21 gold nuggets from zombie pigmen who are treacherous, evil, sneaky creepers of the Nether, gunpowder, just 1 from killing 2 ghast. Of course, rotten flesh and some oddball blocks. What I lost was basically 2 sets of armor. I had 1 pretty much new set of armor going in. It's destroyed. I made another one. It's basically destroyed. And of course, I've got my 3rd. So I really went through quite a bit of iron in my hunt. Now I know I am not the best Minecraft player, and some of you guys out there, you could probably get a handful of tears in just a few minutes. But for me, it's not impossible, it's just impractical. I think the time to reward factor, hello creeper creeping me. Ooh, it's evening, let's look at the moon. The time for reward ratio is just not worth it for me. Isn't it pretty? It is not something that I would plan on specifically going out to hunt ghasts. That said, there are a couple of very nice things. One, even though zombie pigmen don't drop the lovely cooked pork anymore, food is not an issue, so we've got food all over the place. I really like the pigmen. I think they're very well balanced. If you're going to take them on, they're going to go social and you're going to have your hands full, so be ready for it. But at the same time, you are getting the gold dust, you know, the gold nuggets, and you are, you know, getting some experience for it. I got almost three, I guess 2.5 rounds of experience while I was down there. The other good thing is the ghasts have changed as far as being able to be killed with the charged arrows. When you charge your bow and you shoot them, 1 or 2 shots will kill them now. That is tremendously improved from having to just spam stacks of arrows at them and maybe they'll die. So that is a good thing. Just for me, you're not going to see me go out there and hunt ghast like that. Now if I'm already out there and there's one that's you know, harassing me, I'll pop out and shoot it, sure. And hopefully it won't drop its loot on lava, but I'm not going to specifically hunt it. I think the watermelon edition for the instant health potions is a really good touch to be able to have access to that. You still have to get to the Nether for the Nether wart, but you don't have to, you know, kill yourself trying to get ghast in order to still have those potions. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, bye!